Hey everybody, this is James Severance at Watson Wednesday here. It's a beautiful sunny day outside, maybe a touch too hot, so we're going to do our video inside. But I just wanted to show you everybody all the rain we just got. We got about 3 inches of rain here, as you can see, the wet Colorado. So everything in Freeland is sunny and bright. We've got lush green grass and everything is looking great, including our deals. So no, just kidding. Our grass is just on fire, just like our deals. No rain here, we just ran it through the car wash. But that being said, this is actually take 2 of Watson Wednesday. If you did catch the first part of the video, you'll understand why. So we have, I should say had, an old camera guy, and we went ahead and fired him. Today was his last day. We were gonna give him a send-off and a cake and everything else, and we decided after that crappy video that he did, no cake, no send-off, give him the boot. So I wanna introduce Mark really quick. Mark's our new camera guy, Mark Nichols. Welcome to Burt Watson Chevrolet. We're glad to have you. Mark's expertise is camera work, and tell me more about what you do.
Camera work, photography, graphic design, web design. I do it all.
You do it all?
Yeah.
Well, you should be a perfect fit for this.
Yeah.
So, if I could ask you, would you please go take the camera from the camera guy so he doesn't screw it up again? Okay. Okay, and as we readjust here, like I said, please call the cake caterer and tell him forget the cake and the catering. We don't need any of that. This guy sucks. So he's moving on out. And Mark's here. We're rocking, ready to go, and we're happy to have you, Mark. So thanks and welcome aboard. Anyways, to our Colorado. So we got this new 2020 Colorado Crew Cab Black RST edition. As you can see, it's all blacked out. Just the perfect touches of chrome here and there just to make it stand out a little bit. It does have the 20-inch matte black wheels. It's a really highlighted feature there. People really like that. It's an RST edition, as I said there. And as you can notice, it's got black emblems, black bow ties, black door molding, excuse me. As you can see, it's black handles. I wanted to always show this. This is a pretty neat feature. I've been selling cars for 17 years, so for me, this is going to be fascinating for years to come. Capless gas door, so you don't actually have to mess with a cap. No cap hanging here, scraping up your paint. You just stick the nozzle in and fuel it. When you turn the car back on, it does create a vacuum and suctions that door closed so that you don't have any service engine lights. So, like I said, 20-inch wheels, matte black, that's a big deal these days. As you can see from the back here, it's got the Colorado emblems in black, as well as the black bow ties. It does have a locking tailgate, so you can lock this up. It has an easy lower setting here, so you can just push the button and for the tailgate and it drops it down. As you can see in the back there, we got the floor mats and the owner's manual and the wheel locks. This also has the embossed Chevrolet bow tie right built into the pickup bed. And it does have tie-down hooks, but the Colorado is pretty exclusive. It has around, I don't know, 6,000 or so accessories just for the Colorado alone. And one of those accessories that I think is kind of fascinating is the track system. So along here you'll see these little plugs, and they're at varying heights and varying distances apart. And you can put in a track where you can adjust a bike rack, a kayak rack, you can put in toolboxes, you can put in a divider system. It's a 2-tiered system basically where you can have luggage and cargo underneath, bikes or kayaks on top, or whatever you're putting on top. If it's a job site, you could have lumber and whatnot on top and tools and whatnot on bottom. So the Colorado is a very, very versatile truck. We sell a lot of them. We continue to lease and sell them, whether it be retail or a lease. We can do both. But like I said, this is a really capable truck. The towing on it, I think, is 7,000 pounds on this one. We'll verify that and put it in the comments if it's different, but I'm almost positive it's 7,000. So Chevrolet bow ties are black, locking tailgate, rear camera mirror, 7-way plugs with the trailer brake controller, so you can hook up to a travel trailer or a large boat that has trailer brakes and it's ready to go. 4-wire flat. It does come with the backup sensors to be able to tell you if you're going to bump into something. Of course, a 2-inch hitch ready to go. Hitch and wiring, including the transmission cooler, is all included in order to get that high 7,000 pound towing capacity. So if you'll come around the other side there, Mark, I'll show you the back seat here. So the back seat has got some, again, versatility. So that's a big thing with the Colorado. So you've got under here, you've got the floor liners, which do come out. You unclip the one side or one or the other side, pull it out. You can dump the sand, the dirt out, put it back in. It does have a storage box under here. So as you can see, you've got a nice big amount of storage. You can put anything you need under, hitch receivers or gloves or a bag of salt for the winter, whatever you need. But the jack and the handle and everything is down here. There's a lever over here, and these fold down 60/40. So our old camera guy is going to show us that. Just kidding. All of our employees at Burt Watson are very valuable, so we would never want to lose anybody over a simple act of not being able to record a video properly. So anyways, back to the seat. So as you can see, 60/40 split seat. It does have the cup holders built right in here. It has 12-volt plug-in, 2 USB charging ports, and again, I highlight it that as far as I'm concerned, I know I said it once, but the floor liners are a really nice addition. Let's go to the front seat next. Okay, so one highlight that I've noticed on these Colorado trucks, and especially with the RST, is the sport cloth. So you'll notice if you get a picture of that you'll notice that the stitching is offset, and it's called contrast stitching. So you got a silvery stitching with a black or ebony interior. It's got the sport cloth seat bolsters, so it's a little bit more rugged and tough, but it still has the accents, like I said, the silver accents with the black interior in the steering wheel, the center console, the seats, everything has got that same look to it. So as you can see here, I've got to find the keys. So it's got trailer towing. I mentioned that in the back of the truck. It has a tow haul button, which turns on your transmission auxiliary cooler, delays the shift points, and we can get into trailering another day, but basically the idea there is it's ready to tow, ready to go whenever you're ready to go. So stability track, hazard lights, box lights, lane keep assist or lane departure warning, park assist, all your climate control settings, and of course all the touchscreen radio, backup camera. It's got audio, AM, FM, XM, Sirius satellite XM radio, and more, which is Bluetooth. So in the Bluetooth capability, you can also plug in your cell phone, plug in Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Those are not Bluetooth, those are plug-ins. So Bluetooth would be like if you have Pandora radio, iHeartRadio, Stitcher radio, something like that. Or if you got music stored on your cell phone or whatever, you can plug that in, or even an iPod, I suppose, if that's even being used anymore. So you can plug those in wirelessly using the Bluetooth. But otherwise, the new feature that I don't know if we talk enough about it really, but Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, these two features here, you can actually plug in a USB port here. There's 2 USBs or an MP3. Plug that in, plug it into the bottom of your cell phone, whether you be an Android user or an Apple user, and those will bring up basically your settings, like text messaging and your contacts, and it'll use your Google Maps and Apple Maps or Waze, if you use Waze app, the traffic app. It uses all those right here in this screen built in. And then the cool thing is when you come up to your turn, if you've got your radio playing, or if you got the fan speed way up, or if you're having a conversation with your friends or family, it mutes the friends and family. Just kidding. Doesn't mute the friends and family. I wish there was a button for that, but it doesn't mute the friends and family. But it does mute the radio. And it'll actually mute the radio or turn the fan speed down temporarily long enough for the system to tell you, hey, your turn is coming up in a half a mile, turn right onto whatever road you're going onto. So that's a pretty neat feature. And Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is standard on this unit. And so that'd be the LT, LS, work truck, and the RST package, Z71 package. All those are going to have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So that's a huge upgrade. That's something that you should definitely consider taking advantage of. Have your salesperson show you how it works. And maybe I can talk my camera guy into next week doing a video on just the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So that's something that can come down the road. Anyways, today is the day about Colorados, and really primarily to introduce Mark and welcome Mark aboard. And we appreciate everybody watching and everything, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.